Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Lorraine 39L AM. It's a Tier 3 French SPG and it's located on the north spawn of Fisherman's Bay. And it's under the command of Talon 1958. Now, battle is about to commence. There's something I should actually mention about the Lorraine 39L AM. In previous videos I actually mentioned that it was a troop carrier, and that's one of the functions that it was actually put to. But originally it was actually made as a tank supplier. It was called the Tracteur de Ravitaillement pour Char 1937L. So it was designed in 1937. L as the, I think that was a light armoured vehicle, and it was originally supposed to carry the fuel and ammunition that would be used by tanks and to fill them up. So it would be the tank that would, or the Arty, that would actually, or not the Arty, the supply vessel that would actually be used to refill the tanks like the Char B1 BIS and the R35 and the Hotchkiss 35. So it was basically a supply tank for other tanks. And of course, after the war, when the Germans captured so many, and there was at least 630 of these carriers built. After the war, after the fall of France, the Germans decided to convert a lot of them into anti-tank guns and SPGs, and Talon's first shot misses the target, but he's still dialing in and reloading. So they converted a lot of these armoured personnel carriers into SPGs, but most of them actually were turned into... Oh, he's got a kill on the T-29! He dialed in, so got a perfect aim, fired and got the kill. So yes, they used a lot of them because, of course, it was expensive to make armoured fighting vehicles, and the Germans made use of the ones they captured. And he got 190 hit points off that Type 91. That's a really good strike. That tank is now down to minimum health, and he's been taken out by that Panzer 15. T-28's hiding behind that building. We've got an M2 medium. It's an American Tier 3 medium at the back, and he's sitting behind that rock or behind that bush, but he has been seen. A round is out, and it hits the target. He definitely got a hit there. He's reloading for another shot, but I don't think that M2 medium will be there by the time he reloads. Might have been worth a shot. Oh, there's another Arty. Okay, it's the Panzer Selbstfahrverleiter 4B. Or otherwise known as the Cricket or Grasshopper. It's got a 10.5 centimeter Arty. Oh, he killed it with one shot! He must have got the round directly into the cockpit, took out all the crew, because that Arty was killed with one shot. Excellent shot there, very carefully aimed. And that's one of the things that it's a hallmark with Talon. He does let the aim dial in fully, because he wants his round to hit the target. Even if he's firing at very long range, you will watch him and he will let the aim dial in. There's a Cruiser 2 hiding behind that wreck. And, oh, no, he fired early there, but he still hit just about where he wanted it to go. The reason was the Cruiser 2 was moving, so he knew that if he didn't take the shot then, he wasn't going to get another chance to hit that Cruiser 2. So he's gone back to where the M2 medium was last seen. Watch as he contracts the aim. Fully dials it in and round out. No, there's no damage recorded. It's a T-70. That's a Soviet Tier 3. He's marking where it's going to go. Trying to work out where it's going to go. He's got to give enough lead on it to hit the ground ahead of him. Round out. Oh, close. Very close. The T-70 almost walked into the shell. But since he's manoeuvring, it's going to be difficult to get the shot in. There's a T-28 behind that building. The M2 medium's been spotted. He's at the back of the map. The T-70's pulled back. He's about to be engaged by that Panzer 4. He's dialing in. No, T-70's gone down. The M2 medium's right at the back of the map there. A little way over to the right. That's almost on it. He was in the bush next to the tower. Okay, there's the Panzer IIJ. Very tough armor on that little tank. He's already been hit by Arty once. You can see a yellow mark from an HE round. There is another Arty on the team. And he gets another hit there on the P2640. That's a dangerous opponent. The other Arty is a Sturmpanzer II. And he's over off to the west on the back of the map. And there's the T28. And he's in the open. And he's been killed. He was taken out by Armada 2. There's the P26 again. He's having to dial in. But he's adjusting the aim as he goes. And that slope was a little too steep for the Panzer P26. Oh my god, he goes down. But it wasn't to Talon's shot. It was the Sturmpanzer who killed him. Now, this is the difficult opponent. This is the Panzer IIJ. Very tough armor. Very difficult to destroy. Now, he may have gone unsighted at this moment. We've got virtually no splash on this Arty round at all. So even if he was to hit to one side of the building, it's only 1.91 meters splash. So he has to nearly hit the target directly. And he does! 41 hit points right into the side of the Panzer IIJ. And he's tracked him. He's holding him there. Now if the Sturmpanzer can do his job, Talon's marking the target. And the Sturmpanzer takes him out. Brilliant work, teamwork there from both parties. Now Talon's adjusting his position, he's moving up. That will get him a quicker flight time to the target. Less lag. Less lead rather. Now most of the enemy is now boxed into the west corner, southwest corner of the map. So moving up like this actually will help a great deal because it means that the reaction time will be a lot quicker. Now he's just going down the track as quickly as he can. Sometimes I do this actually myself. I'll use tracks instead of actually cutting cross country. Now I'm not sure if it actually does provide any benefit at all to actually going across rough ground. That Cruiser 2 went down. I suppose it should actually, because under the game or in the game they do differentiate between different types of ground as to the speed of the vehicle that can move across it. After all, you wouldn't have various skills that only work if you are moving across rough ground. Okay, there's the M37. It's the enemy Arty. The Sturmpanzer probably can't reach him because he's too far away from the Sturmpanzer. So it's going to have to be Talon to actually try and hit this enemy Arty as he's on the move. He's dialing in as he's going. Round out. Oh, it landed just behind. He needed a bit more lead, but the M37's taken out by Armada 2, who's moving up at the back of the map. Okay, now Talon's hunting for a target in the southwest corner. The last time they were seen, they were up at this area here, and he's marking this area. We've got a Panzer B2 defending our cap area with the Sturmpanzer and a BT7 Art. But the BT7 Art hasn't moved, and I suspect that he's an AFK. He is a complete noob, I should say. A total tomato, because he's actually showing very, very poor rating. You can actually tell that from the colours. There's a variety of colours, and of course the deep reds will be a very, very new player. A bright red will be a fairly new player, and green players are actually fairly good. Of course, the best would be purple, and that M7 Priest goes down before Talon can get a shot off. There are now only 3 enemy remaining: a T56, an Su-85, and a Marder 2. And when last seen, they were in the... oh, no, there's the Marder 2. He's moving to the back of the map, trying to engage the Matilda, and he's killed by the Matilda. The Marder 2 hasn't got the fire rate of the Matilda. He really cannot or could not stand repeated shots from that Matilda. Plus, of course, the Matilda does have the support of the Panzer IV-A. But the Panzer IV-A has the short-barreled gun, which is actually fairly inaccurate. Oh, there's the T-56. And he just took out Armada 2. Round out on the T-56. This is all getting rather hectic now. And the T-56 taken out by the Matilda. That Matilda now has 4 kills. There's only one enemy remaining. And that's the Su-85B. That's got a deadly 85mm gun. Presuming that he does have the top gun. Now he won't be at the other side, because if he was, the Panzer B2 would have seen him. Panzer B2 is moving up. So I think the Matilda might be about to see the Su-85 any second. Oh no, he's up to the other end. He's hiding behind the rock, and that's why the Panzer B2 couldn't see him. Talon styling in. And the Matilda claims another kill, so he wins on 5. And so that means that Talon only managed to get 2 kills, but he did have a very good battle, and he got some lovely shots in there. And here's the end of battle results, and it's an ace tanker for Talon 1958 in the Lorraine 39LAM. He got a win 8 for that battle of 3368. Super Unicum level. Very, very careful play. Quite a lot of damage as well, really, if you think about it. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, the Sturmpanzer managed to get the highest amount of damage, 856 hit points overall. He did actually pick up some of the kills that Talon had already hit. Talon came second with 762 hit points, and the Matilda came third with 612. The Panzer B2 managed to get a Confederate. He hit more of the enemy with anyone else without actually getting any kills at all. He actually managed to hit 6 of the enemy. So nice that he got the Confederate after getting no kills. But when it came to kills, the Matilda got 5, the Marder 2 got 3, the Sturmpanzer and Talon managed to get 2 kills apiece between them. So he came third on kills. Let's have a look at detail report. Oh, didn't check the XP. When it came to XP, he was 4th on the table, 507, joint 507, with the Sturmpanzer 2, both got the same level. The Matilda managed 585 base XP, and the Panzer T-15, who was being very aggressive and going behind those buildings, rushing in, attacking them and getting away, 530 hit points. Let's have a look at XP, rather not hit points. Let's have a look at detail report now. Well, Talon fired 13 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration. He is very accurate with that gun. Got 2 splash as well, and that's pretty amazing considering its splash radius is only basically 2 meters. He did damage of 762 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2, so actually if he damaged or killed 1 less enemy, he would have ended up with the Confederate medal as well, but I'm sure he's pleased to have that kill. And he also caused damage assistance of 150 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 16,790 credits, and after repair and ammunition, well, there was no repair needed. After ammunition resupply, and of course the ammunition is really cheap at this level, he actually took away 15,126 credits. He received 760 XP, and I'm afraid that's all the experience points he took away because there was no multipliers. But it's nice to have an ace tanker, and thank you very much for sharing this one, Talon. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.